All right, divine friends, it is Saturday, so we will be reading a passage from Anubis, Ancient Egypt's Lord of Death and Protection by Charlie Lawson, as always. So let's dive in, you guys. We are in chapter 4, and we will be reading the first passage in the chapter, and it is called Master Healer and Chief Embalmer. All right. Medicine was not an unknown art to the ancient Egyptians, nor was it necessarily far off from many practices that still exist today. Modern archaeologists have found mummies with extensive dental work, amputations, and surgeries that appear to have been performed and healed long before their deaths. Surgical tools were used that are still in use today in modern medicine, as well as prosthetic limbs, often made of wood. Magic was also a huge component of ancient Egypt's medicine. The amulets and talismans used to invoke energies and powers for a particular purpose were extremely important, perhaps most important of all. However, the use of wards in ancient Egyptian magic, wards held power. Speaking the right incantation with the correct pronunciation and intonation could invoke deities, banish illness, and cure ailments. Certain gods were invoked for certain purposes, not only for healing, but for protection. As master healer and chief embalmer, Anubis and likewise his priests needed extensive knowledge of human anatomy, as well as that of animals like cats, dogs, cattle, crocodile, and other animals that were often mummified as well. Embalming and mummification required a knowledge of the various parts of the human body, including where various organs were located and how they were connected, so that they could be properly preserved or, in some cases, removed without mutilating or destroying the body. This was an important part of Egyptian death culture because it was believed that the soul returned to its body in the afterlife. Thus, the body needed to be carefully prepared for the soul's return. Being a priest embalmer also required knowledge of the materials, herbs, and minerals that worked best to dry and preserve the tissue and organs of the body. Because of this, it is said that Anubis's priests were also well versed in herbalism and herbal healing. Okay, now we will be getting into the art of embalming next week. It's a little bit too long for me to add to this video for this week, you guys, so I will see you next week for that. And other than that, everyone have a great day, a great week. If you would like to talk about Anubis in the comments, please feel free to do so, because I would love to discuss him always. And I love you guys.